Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for coming back and joining me for another recipe. If you can, please hit the like and subscribe. It helps me keep doing what I do. I don't get paid for any of this, obviously. I'm just enjoy doing it, but if nobody's watching it, why do it? Anyway, so today's recipe is one that seems like everybody makes during the Thanksgiving holiday and the Christmas holiday, and I enjoy it a lot. And in the beginning, when I was younger and growing up, I didn't really like it that much. But now that my daughter started making it again for the holidays, I seem to be enjoying it more and more. So one of the things is, everybody knows that I do not like onions, and this one has a lot of onions in it, but they are the crispy fried onions, so I can get away with it if it's not big chunks. But anyway, this is the green bean casserole. So I was sitting here thinking about it over the weekend, and yes, it's Sunday down here, and it's in Florida, and the high right now is only like 45. It's a little chilly down here for Florida. But I was sitting here thinking about it, and I was like, I would like to find some way that I could make this more often and just not on the holidays. So I thought, well, being from Pennsylvania, everybody loves ham and green beans. Now, it does have potatoes in it, but still ham and green beans. So I'm like, why can't I combine green bean casserole with some ham, maybe a little cheese in there, and give it a little kick of its own? Maybe you can turn it into a meal from that point. You can have another side with this, the main course. So come along with me. We're going to give this little experiment a try and see how it turns out. Alrighty, as you can see here, we got the green beans and the soup, and I got some minced garlic there, the onions, the ham, the cheddar cheese, and a pan. And I'm going to use one of these foil pans. It's obviously a lot easier to just throw away when it's done, or clean if it has no holes in it. But I'm going to be taking this to work with me, so the guys at work can eat some of this up, try it for themselves. But yeah, this is a big recipe. This is the big can, the 24-ounce can. Usually people just use one small can, and then they'll just use either 2 cans of green beans or 2 bags. And I'm going to use 4 today because this is a big batch. You can break it down however you like. I write the recipe out for what I'm using, and then you can divide it in half if you want to. Also, to try to keep the crispness of the green beans and have the more fresh taste, I'm using the frozen green beans, and I'm going to leave them frozen so they don't dry out and cook in with the casserole itself. Okay, so let's get started. Alrighty guys, so got 1 can here, a 24-ounce can of cream and mushroom soup. What we're going to do is now we're going to take, and on the recipe, like I stated before, if you're using 1 small can, use 1 small can of milk. If you're using 1 large can, use 1 large can of milk. It's an easy way to measure it out. You don't have to dirty your cups up or nothing like that. Now I'm going to take this, and I'm going to try to get all the soup out. Make sure I get everything out of the can. Okay, then after we got everything loose, then we're going to put it in here. Now we're going to stir this till it's all combined. This should only take, a minute or so to whisk this all together. And what I'm going to do here, it's almost done already, is I'm going to take a little here of the minced garlic. And I'm using the dried minced garlic here. That way it won't give that harsh flavor to all the milk and everything in there right away. This, as it bakes, will be better. This will be approximately 2 tablespoons of minced garlic in there. And we'll give that a whisk as well. This is a really quick and easy recipe here. Get this all mixed up. Okay, I'm going to put that away. Now, I'm going to get that mixed together. Alrighty, we're going to take these green beans now. We're going to open them up. Let me get one of my sharp knives out here without cutting myself. I'll pour these in here. Hopefully these all fit in here, which they should. There's 2 of them. gonna be close. That's 3. That's 4. Yes, it is gonna be close. I have to get a bigger dish for this, but that's okay. So now we'll move this to the side here. I'm gonna move this over a little bit, get this off the stove. And we're gonna pour our mixture right over top of this. Alrighty, looks like it's gonna fit, which is a good thing. Put that in the dishwasher. And I'm gonna get a spoon out here. Just gonna give this a stir to combine it all. Get it all mixed around. And you don't have to make sure it's all like in every nook and cranny of the green beans yet, because we are going to be adding our ham and give this another stir. So right now you can see everything on the edges is moist and really juiced up, and the middle is still really thick, so that's good enough for now. Now we're going to take our ham, and everybody that knows me knows I like things really meaty, so I was sitting here looking at it and I was thinking, well, do I want to put 1 pack or 2 in? Let's see what it looks like with 1, and then if it looks okay, we can stop at 1, but again, if it looks like there's not enough meat in there, then I will definitely be adding the 2nd pack. Again, you want to have a good bite. We're trying to make this that it's not tasting just like a side dish. We're trying to make this turn into a main dish that we have another side with it. Actually, that might be pretty good, because it looks like there's a lot of ham in there. That was the smaller pack of the diced ham. This one here is the cubed ham, which is bigger chunks. I probably wouldn't have went as far. I wasn't sure which one would look better in there, so I just bought both of them. I think that's going to be pretty good, actually. So now we're going to take, and this is your preference. I put it down as 2 cups. You can put in there as much cheese as you think you'd want. Some people like it, things really cheesy. Some people don't. And we're going to take this, we're going to mix it together. Now remember, these green beans are still frozen, so when I put this in the oven, it's going to take a little bit longer to cook because they're not canned and they're not thawed. So it's not something that's just simple as heat and eat. So, guys, this is actually looking really good. And again, this was an experiment that I've been just thinking about making, because I was trying to figure out a way to incorporate these green bean casserole into something that would be really good and fun to eat all the time. Okay. That's actually not this thing, I need a little more cheese. I did have it down for 2 cups. That was probably only a cup there that had the first that time. Again, everybody loves cheese, so I don't think there's ever a point where it's too much cheese on something to eat. Oh, dropping my beans everywhere. Okay, this pan is getting full. As long as it don't overflow, we'll be good. All right. Now, the big star of the show, the crispy onions. So, I'm going to do what I thought was pretty good, is they take some here, they put about 1/3 of the bag or half of the bag in there, and then they'll stir that in with everything. Man, that smell is so good. And like I said, guys, everybody knows me, knows that I do not like eating onions at all. But I can't eat those big pieces like that. That just won't, I just can't get it past my throat. And I know my daughter says I'm dramatic, and hey, I know what it feels like when I have to eat it and it doesn't agree with me. So I don't take the chance anymore and just dig in. So, but the smaller pieces, I can get them down really easy. So, get this all mixed together here. And again, when this cooks, this is all going to bubble and boil together, which is going to level everything out. I'm just trying to get a nice distribution of all the ingredients around. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the oven. Now I'll probably put it in there at 350 for say, because the beans are still frozen and I used a bunch, I'm going to say 40 minutes. And then we're going to take it back out, and then we're going to take the last part of the bag here, sprinkle them on the top. And then after that, we're going to throw a couple little bacon bits in there. You know, you can make your own bacon, fry it in a pan, do all that. I was being a little lazy today and just got the real bacon bits that we're going to sprinkle on when we go to put the second set of the Rice Krispie, the crispy onion rings in, things in there. All right, guys, we're going to get to it. Okay, one thing I did forget to mention is we're going to put some salt and pepper on there to taste. And this is one of those recipes that you definitely want some salt and pepper in there to taste. So we're just going to spread some around the top. This is the pepper. I have it on the fine grind, so it's not coming out as much as you think. And then we're going to put some salt on there. And I can see that falling, so that's good. Alright. Okay, now we're going to bake at 350 for 40 minutes. And then we'll come back and put the next layer of crispy onions on there and the bacon bits. And then we'll rebake again for another 15 minutes or so till we, look at it and see what it looks like. And then we'll be ready to eat. Alrighty. Let's take it out and take a look at it. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Okay. Now we're going to take these Rice Krispie things here. Oh yeah, Rice Krispie, the crispy onion things. We're going to sprinkle whole coating here on the top, just like you would when you make this casserole. Put that on there, spread that around a little bit. Now we're going to take these bacon bits here. Let's see if I can get this open. There we go. And, okay. Why did that not come open? Oh, have to get the sharp knife. And open it up right above the sealer. Just sprinkle this down with some bacon bits on there now. Because as it starts to bake again and oozes up through all the onion crisp there, it'll mix together with those bacon bits. Okay, we're going to put this back in. Normally you'd put this back in on a single batch another 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to put this in for another half hour just because this is a double batch and it's taking me a little longer to get that bubbling and oozing and everything you want on those green beans. So after another half hour or so, we'll pull her out and take a look. Okay, guys. So it's been 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna pull it out and take a look at it. Oh man, does that look good or what? Got a nice little crust on there. Get myself a little plate and we'll scoop some out. Man, look at all that ham and cheese in there. Oh, I gotta turn my light on here so you guys can see a little better. There you go. Man, that looks good. Alrighty. Let's take a look here and try this out. See what we got. Well, that's hot. Look at that thing steaming. There definitely is a difference between the canned and the fresh or frozen. And man, I just love the fresh and frozen ones. Got some cheese in there. You're tasting the bacon. It's really creamy. Tasting that ham. Man, this is really good. Okay, guys. Again, I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.